Hi everyone, this is Carol Hill. In this short video, I'm going to show you how you can attach record hints from the timeline in FamilySearch now. And I really thought this was interesting and a really good way to do this, especially if you are a beginner and not sure about even attaching record hints. So first off, I am just here on my George Friedrich share. And this is the details page, as you can see right here in the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side here, as you can see, there are 7 research helps. 6 of them are these record hints, and one of them is a possible missing child because there's 4 years between one of the children. And so that just kind of keeps track of that for you. But you could go ahead and start attaching these record hints right from here, or something else that you might like better is if you go to this timeline. See right here next to details, you can just click on this timeline. And what this does, and I really love how this works, is that this will actually give you record hints right here on the left-hand side, and it'll show you, go through the timeline of that person. And I really love this because here it's a record hint 0 years old, so possibly his baptism. Here's another one when he's 0. And if you just keep coming down, you can see over here the record hint and what age he was at that time. And so here he is at 29 years. And as you can see down here too, he's age 29. So probably his marriage record. And I was going to click on that in a minute. But anyway, you can just go through these and look at these and see if they make sense to you. If it makes sense that the age and the person and that everything matches up really well. Because that's kind of something that you get into when you're doing, especially if you're a beginner, is that sometimes it's just hard to understand, is this really him? And so I really love the way you can just do this right from the timeline. I'm going to go ahead and just show you too. I'm going to review this one really quick just to show you a little bit how you can maneuver the source linker. So first off, we have, this is the Friedrich share. George Friedrich share is who I was looking at. And this is kind of interesting because it just says Friedrich. And you might think, well, maybe this isn't the same person because it doesn't have George. But sometimes people did have their first or middle name. So that's okay. As long as these dates match up. For instance, I'm over here. This is a Germany Lutheran baptism, marriage, and burials. And as you can see, the birth date is exactly the same. And also, if you look at the parents, Johann Jacob, this is the record over here. And then this is the person in FamilySearch over here. So Johann Jacob share, Johann. And then this one, Katerina, and I'm not going to say the last name, but over here looks like it's pretty close to the same. It's going to be a little different in the German. And then as you can see here, there's this date. At first I was looking at that. I'm like, well, what is that date? And if you come down, you can see that it's the same marriage date, 8th of June, 1819. And also it's in the same place. When you're working in Germany, you've really got to be careful that it is the same place because they're just little towns and names that seem similar. So just be really careful and make sure that you are attaching this to the right person. And then as you can see down below, we've got the father-in-law and the mother-in-law. And as you can see, this is the parents for Maria Barbara. So what you're going to do is you could actually attach this to her parents as well. So let me show you how to do that. I'm not going to show you how to add these and attach them. It's really easy though. You just compare and then attach. But what you're going to want to do, if you want to see Barbara's parents, Maria Barbara's parents, what you're going to do is you're going to actually change this focus person right here. And we're going to click on Maria because we want to change the focus person to her. And as you can see now, she's lined up with George Friedrich share. And so what we're going to do is just come over here and change this over to Maria too. So what we've done is we've changed her on the record on this side, and then we've also lined her up on this side with FamilySearch. And as you do that, as you can see, now you can compare the parents of her as well. So this person right here, right below this change focus, is always the person that we're looking at. And then this up here are their parents. So just wanted to show you that because that that could help you going forward. I know that's kind of a confusing thing, but it's awesome. I really do like this source linker and how this works. So anyway, that's it. I love, let me go back to the timeline. The timeline is awesome. I'm going to have to go back a few. Yeah, to get back to where I was, I could either click on one of the individuals, or if I just want to get back to the timeline for this George Friedrich, I would just go on the back button and do that. So anyway, just a different way to attach sources by looking at the timeline over here on the left-hand side. Let me know if you have questions and hope you're having a great day.